Hey man, what I got out of this one is a pair of lips to say anything.
Yep.
And
So true.
like you say, the first son, he said no and he thought about it. And I look at it
Yeah.
like, say if you live with your parents and you know your parents pay all the bills, you know your parents do all this, they take care of you, and he asks you to go work in the vineyard. So when you thought about that, you was like, man, they take care of me. Why I can't go work in the vineyard
Yeah.
right quick? So he came back like, all right, I apologize. I'm gonna go do it, no problem, and went to go work. So I'm cool with him because you
Yeah.
went to go work. So I understand that and I'm cool with that. Now who I'm not cool with is the one who just sat there and lied and just acting like it wasn't no big deal. And I say
Yeah.
that, man, I deal with people like that today. And I say like somebody will keep lying to you, telling you they gonna do something, but they never do it. So they might be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this for you, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and every time when it come around for it to be done, then they not doing it. So when God looks at people like that, you're not a man of your word. So that's the main thing with being a believer, a child of God. You got to be a man of your word. So when he came and
Exactly.
told you, I'd rather you said no than lied to me and said you was gonna do it, and I'm expecting you to do it, and then you don't come through and do it. Like, what if I was depending on you? What if, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, stop
Yeah.
by my house and feed my dogs. And then you say,
Mhm.
oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, I got it, but you never stop by and feed them. So I was depending on you to take care of the business because you told me you would do it, but then when it came down to it, you ain't do it. And you got a lot of people like that right now today. They'll tell you they're gonna do everything for you or under the sun, and they never get around to doing it. So
Yeah.
that's was that son. He never got around to doing it, even though he said he would. And that's like, I ain't gonna just say it's being lazy. I'm gonna just say some people just do it like that, and that's part of their game.
Yep.
When they trying to run game on somebody, like, oh man, I get paid on this Friday. I give you this, this, and this. Friday come around, they don't pay you your money back. I done been in that position. That's why what Sister Lena said a few weeks ago. If I loan you some money, I try to let you have it. So you don't even
Yep.
be lying. Cause you like, I'm gonna pay you
Yep.
Friday when I get paid. Friday come, you get paid, I don't get no money. The next Friday come, you get paid, I don't get no money. The
Get no
next
money.
Friday come like, oh man.
Yeah.
But you
That's
that
why he
son, you
said to
say,
me,
oh, I'm gonna do it.
yeah, here goes some money. This is what I do.
God bless you. This is what I can stand.
Bless somebody else. I bless you.
Yeah, this
Bless
is what I can
somebody else.
stand, man, right
I'm
here.
not expecting it back.
Exactly. But I had to get to that because of this.
Yeah.
Because somebody will lie and tell you that in a heartbeat, who I got you, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, you know, this is my money for my light bill. I'll pay my light bill next week. So if you give it to me on time, everything going to be good. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm going to make sure I got you, I got you, I got you. And then they don't got you. So I know God is saying it in a parable, and Jesus is pointing out to the elders and stuff like, you ain't on your job. You're not doing what God called y'all to do. Y'all said y'all was going to do it. Y'all took an oath. Y'all took a vow
Mhm.
and said this is what y'all was going to be doing, but now that it's time for y'all to do it, y'all not doing it. So y'all just saying y'all going to do the word or the will of God, but you never get around to it. Or that's the person who don't never finish no jobs. You know, they be at work or they be at school or they be at church. They got a whole lot of projects going and you never complete none of them. But you took the responsibility for that, saying that you got it. You going to do it. And you
Yeah.
run into people like that. And when it come down, they ain't showed up with what they were supposed to show up with. You missed it. But a lot of people do it because in their mind, oh man, they was just talking and they wasn't really going to do it. And today, a lot of people, they just be talking. Oh man, when I get this, I'm gonna do this. Oh man, when this happen, oh next year around this time, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and none of that don't ever come to true.
Yeah. Never come to pass.
Yeah, because you just
Come to
babbling.
pass.
You
Yeah.
just talking just to talk. And right here, he asked the sons, both of them, to go. If y'all my two sons, why can't y'all both go work in the vineyard? And me as the father, I don't care if you want to or not. I might not want to pay the bills. I might not want to feed you, but I do it. So you telling me you don't want to go? No, sir. You don't have an option. It say my 2 sons. You got what I'm saying? So if you a son, then that means you supposed to be obedient to the father.
Right.
You calling yourself a son, you want to reap all the benefits of being a son, so why you can't do your job? Your job is to work in the vineyard whenever I ask. That means bring people to Christ. For those that don't know what the vineyard is the world. You going out into the world and you breaking believers. You bringing people back. That's what he's saying. Go work in my vineyard. Like, go help save some souls. Go reach some people. Go show some love to some people. So if you understand that, you can go out there and help change some people's lives and don't just stay in the house and say, oh yeah, I'm going to go and never go. The key is to be a man or a woman of your word and don't just say anything to get people to go out your face, or don't just say anything for people to believe you. Because later on, it's going to cause a confusion when you don't actually do the job that you said that you was going to do. Amen. That's what I got.